Hello and welcome to another S'more RV Fun video. Today I'm going to be talking about something I've been getting a lot of comments about. When we first bought the camper, first upgrade we made was getting a new bed. Added a new bed, which also meant we added a ton of weight on top of the frame that was already existing. So I built a frame underneath that to help support the bed, and I wanted to really show a little bit more about how I did it. Now I don't have footage from when I built it, but I'm going to at least show you kind of what I did here in the camper so you can get an idea for yourself of what you can do. Very simple fix, but it just gives you so much more support. And if you have little kids that like to jump on you, it's definitely worth having. It's only a little piece of plywood on top. So let me show you everything we got going on. And then if you have any comments, you could of course leave them below. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Here we are in our bedroom. We got a queen size bed. It's not made right now, but this was the one we bought. I forget where we bought it from, but it's one of those ones that expands and it's quite heavy. So it's much heavier than the last one we had on. When we did that, we added all that weight, and you can see here underneath, there's just this piece of plywood, and it's thick. I mean, it's probably 1/4 inch thick, but there's no bracing across the sides. Everything comes up the middle, and these don't really support. You can see that wood. It's not even straight. And this one, there's a big gap underneath it. That doesn't really help with any of the support when you're laying on here. And if your kids are jumping on you, you start hearing cracking. So adding this bed meant we had to add reinforcements. I had a ton of 2x4s laying around my garage. I said, you know what? I'm just going to build it with the framing of 2x4s and make a little table. I did have to add another strut. So this was the original strut. It was actually back in this position. I moved it forward and I added that second one. I thought these two new ones, which had a much higher weight rating to them, would be strong enough. But when I put those on and tried to raise the bed, they wouldn't even lift it. It needed more, and it probably needed to be further out, but because these ones aren't as long, I just brought the originals out and extended it. So these ones are really drilled in where the original was, and then I moved this one out just to give it that more support towards the front. I took two 2x4s here, and I just put them on top of one another. I did glue in between because I didn't want them rubbing. When you're laying in a camper, it shakes enough, and I didn't want these things to start to slide and creak and make all kind of noise. So put a little bit of glue in between them. There's two of them, but so I put a little lip on both sides so it would hang over, and then I gave it one down underneath. That goes all the way to the end there, and then I just put another crossbeam in. So you can see this crossbeam actually overhangs a little bit. The reason I did that is because these three cross braces actually didn't lay on anything originally. So I wanted them to be able to come down and lay right on top of this 2x4. So putting it that way allows these to rest, and then they just happen to be the same exact width as the width here on the 2x4. And so when they come down, they rest flush right on top of this piece, which is even here. So it just gives it a whole nother reinforcement. You can see there down at the ends that I also kept it so it was hanging over and it's on the lip. So it reinforced the bed this way with the original beams, and then by adding these other two. The legs, I probably definitely could have done a better job on. If you look at the legs down there, you can see I just got that one 2x4 going down. Surprisingly enough, it's super sturdy. It doesn't shake at all. When you're on this bed and it is laying flat, it doesn't shake. So I thought that would have probably been something I ran into, but wasn't an issue at all. The other thing to consider when you're measuring is how far off of the wall you can go. Because I'm on one, my travel trailer has that curve to the front. I had to make sure that I was far enough down where it reaches the edge. So I really measured from the bottom of the curve all the way over to this side. And I gave myself some room. There's a little gap in between, so I didn't make it flush to anything. But I measured from there to here. And then width-wise, you can see I left a gap here, and there's still a gap on that side. So I left room all around. The only thing I was super thinking about was, are these going to rest down here on this 2x4? So that is a great easy upgrade to make, and it gives you more support. Adding the struts is really important if you're adding more weight on the bed. If you saw the original video, which you could always go back and look, give it a like, is that the bed, when we put this on, it was just collapsing so hard down. So we keep all of our laundry and everything underneath there, and when my wife would go to lift this, it's heavy to begin with, and then she would have to just pray she doesn't get this slammed down on top of her when she's walking away from it. So this way it makes it a lot more safe. I will say it comes down quite fast. I'll show you. You got to get it started. It takes some pressure, and then there's just kind of a breaking point, and then it comes down because there's so much weight on top. I hope this video helps. Again, if you have questions, leave them down below, comments. We love to read through them. We love to see what you're thinking. If you did something similar, talk about it, share it. If you have a video, share that video on the channel. We love to see that kind of stuff. Thanks for watching. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. We'll see you next time.